Hi everyone. Till now we have discussed about transient response of RL circuit, RC circuit. Okay, now we are going to discuss about transient response of RLC circuit. Okay. Previously we have done with RL circuit. Okay. We have done problems related to that. Okay. Later we have done for RC circuit problems for that. Okay. Now we are going to discuss about RLC circuit. Okay. So these are the learning outcomes. After completion of this lecture, you will be able to learn analyze the transient behavior of the RLC circuit for DC excitation. Here we are doing with DC excitation. Okay. Later we will study about with DC excitation. Sorry, AC excitation. Okay. Now we are studying with DC excitation. Later we will going to study about with AC excitation. Okay. uh, Graphical representation of different responses for RLC circuit for DC excitation. Okay, so here we will get different responses. Why we will get different responses means based on the RLC values we will have a three different responses. Maybe over damped response, maybe critical damped response, maybe under damped response. Okay. Problems related to RLC circuit with DC excitation. Okay. So here transient response of RLC circuit for DC excitation. This is the circuit with means we have applied DC supply to the RLC circuit. There is a switch. It is closing at t equals to 0. Okay, so already I told means what is the first steps to solve this. So first you have to find out the initial conditions. Okay, for any given circuit first you have to find out the initial conditions. Okay, step 1 you have to find out the initial conditions. Okay, initial conditions means at t equals to 0 minus we will find out. Later we will find out the at t equals to 0 plus what are the initial conditions. Okay, at t equals to 0 minus, at t equals to 0 minus switch is closing at t equals to 0 means okay, at present at t equals to 0 it is closing. It means at t equals to 0 minus before this switch closed, it means switch is opened. Okay, once switch is opened, okay, this is open circuit. Open circuit, what is the current? For open circuit current is 0. Okay, once current is 0 there is no initial energy to the capacitance. The voltage across capacitance also 0. It means the total current and inductor current both are same because it is series circuit. The total current I or IL of t both are same. Okay, it means the current through the inductor at t equals to 0 minus current is 0. Okay, the voltage across capacitance also 0 because capacitor doesn't have any initial energy. Okay, initial means current also 0. It means there is no energy. It means current is 0 and voltage across capacitance also 0. Okay, it means already we told the current at t equals to 0 plus inductor current, it is same as the at t equals to 0 minus current because inductor it doesn't allow the sudden changes in current. Similarly voltage, capacitance it doesn't allow the sudden changes in voltages. It means what is the previous voltage across capacitance at t equals to 0 minus what is the voltage we will get, at t equals to 0 plus also we will get the same voltage. Okay, see here, it means at t equals to 0 plus the current through the inductance or current in the circuit both are same. That's why it is 0. Doesn't allow sudden change in current. It doesn't allow the inductor. That's why IL of 0 minus it is also equals to IL of 0 plus. Here the inductor current and circuit current both are same because in series circuit. And voltage across capacitance it is at t equals to 0 minus it is 0. At t equals to 0 plus also it is same as the okay, same as the previous current, previous voltage. Step number 2, for any circuit you have to apply the KVL. Okay, so for this if you apply KVL what you will get? Okay, if you apply KVL for this at t equals to, for t greater than 0 you have to apply KVL. For t greater than 0 switch is closed. Okay, it means now if you apply KVL it is equals to V equals to R into I of t. Say this is I of t. Okay, I of t plus L d I of t by dt, L d I of t by dt 1 by C. Okay, integration of I dt. Okay, so it means, so if you make it derivative both sides, this is the constant voltage. For constant derivative 0, so this is r di of t by okay dt plus l d square I of t by dt square okay plus 1 by c I of t okay okay. Now the circuit is looking like this. So d square I of t by dt square plus r by l di of t by dt okay plus 1 by lc I of t, it is equals to 0. Okay, this is the equation. Okay, so suppose if you consider the d operator method, so d by dt, consider d, it means d square r by l d plus 1 by c 1 by lc into I of t equals to 0. Okay, for this say this is the equation 1. Okay, say this is the equation 1. Okay, in d operator method if, by so first we are getting, if you apply KVL you are getting this equation. If you make derivative with respect to t means constant, it is 0, so you will get this equation. After simplification finally you will get this equation. You have to solve this equation by using any differential method. Okay, so here I am using second order, means I am going with d operator method. So d by dt equals to d, so instead of d by dt equals to d means d square by dt square equals to d square r by l d plus 1 by lc into I of t equals to 0. Okay, so now you solve this equation, you will get the I of t is the response. Okay, once if you get the I of t, the voltage across VR, VL, VC also you can find out. Okay, so here you have to solve this equation. Okay, so this is this side it is 0. Okay, only this side, it means the particular term it is 0. Okay, it means it will have a only complementary solution. Okay, okay, means this is the homogeneous equation. For homogeneous equation we will have a only the general solution is equals to complementary solution, there is no particular solution. Okay, it means instead of electrical in terms of electrical means it is only transient solution. Okay, it doesn't have a steady state solution. Okay, same thing I have explained here. So IR LdI by dt plus 1 by C I of t dt, if you make derivative you will get this. By using d operator method finally you will get this. Now you have to solve this equation by using d operator method. Okay, so the complete solution, the general solution, it is equals to transient solution plus steady state solution. Okay, it means complementary solution and particular solution. This is the homogeneous equation. It means there is no particular solution or steady state solution. Steady state solution is 0. Okay, only you will get the transient solution. Okay, if you solve the transient solution you will get the final that is the final solution. Okay, so here we are finding the complement solution or transient solution. So solve these roots, what you will get? So you will get like ax square plus bx plus c form. If you make it, so you will get two roots. Okay, based on the r by values you will have a different roots. Okay, suppose the condition. Okay, so suppose here after simplification you will get this one. This is just like a ax square plus bx plus c. Here a is 1, b means r by l, c means 1 by lc. Just substitute that, you will get this. After finding this, so you will get these are the roots. Okay, these are the two roots. Okay, so the response of the network depends upon the nature of the roots. Based on the nature of the roots you will have a different responses. Okay, see here case 1. Suppose here r square greater than the 4l by c, r square greater than the 4l by c, then you will get the positive. Once if you get the positive, the whole term is positive. So then you will get the two roots. One is minus r by l plus, this is the positive, minus r by 2l minus this. You will have a different roots. Okay, you will have a real values but different roots. Okay, it means say m1 and m2 two roots. Okay, different roots but real values. So you will next one is if both are equal. If both are equal, r square equals to 4l by c equal, then it is 0. This term is 0. It means both roots m1 and m2 you will get the minus r by 2l. It means the roots are real and equal. Okay, it means you will have another solution that is called critical damped. Suppose r square greater than 4l by c, you will get the over damped. Okay, that is the one case, and both are equal means that is the critical damped. Okay, that is another case. Last case is under damped. Suppose r square less than the 4l by c. Okay, suppose r square less than the 4l by c, what you will get? This is the imaginary term, negative you will get in root. Suppose it is coming out. Okay, negative means so it is coming imaginary values. Okay, suppose this term is negative, so in root negative means j square, square and root get cancelled, j get out, it means imaginary values. Okay, so r square less than 4l by c, it means that is under damped, you will have a imaginary roots. Okay, remember one thing, suppose r square greater than 4l by c, you will get the over damped. Okay, that means roots are real and different. Okay, next both are equal means r square equals to 4l by c equal means that is you will get critical damped. Okay, roots are real and equal. Okay, next last one, suppose r square less than 4l by c means that is under damped. Okay, under damped means that is you will have a imaginary value, you will get the imaginary roots. Okay, complex roots. Case 1, for over damped r square 4l by c, the roots m1 real and different, just now I explained, right? You will have a two real and different roots. So this is m1 and this is m2. Okay, see here plus and minus sign is there, so it is positive, this is positive, so you will have a one value, this is another value. Okay, real and different. Okay, so for this you will get the solution. So it means two roots you are having, different roots. If you in differential equation how we have done it, so in complementary solution it means two roots means the solution like you will get y of t equals to, so a1 into e to the power of say this is x1t. Okay, a2 into e to the power of x2t. It means x1 and x2 are roots here, a1 and a2 are arbitrary constants. Okay, a1 and a2 are arbitrary constants. Okay, x1 and x2 are roots. Okay, in this case the roots are m1 and m2. It means in this case the current is I of t. Solution, so say c1 is the arbitrary constant, e to the power of m1 to m1t, c2 e to the power of m2t. Okay, this is the equation. Okay, here m1 and m2 are the roots, just substitute the RLC values, so m1 value, m2 value you will get. Okay, how we have to eliminate the arbitrary constants. Okay, that is the case. Okay, so here just now I explained I equals to a into e to the power of m1t, b plus b equals to e to the power of m2t. So where a and b are the arbitrary constants. Okay, so we have to eliminate these arbitrary constants. How we will eliminate the arbitrary constants means, so by using initial conditions. Okay, by taking initial values you have to eliminate the AB value, A and B are the arbitrary constants. So at t equals to 0, at t equals to 0, what is the current, inductor current? Okay, or I of t at t equals to 0, it is 0 only. Previously just step 1 we find out. It means just if you substitute at t equals to 0, say this is I of t. At t equals to 0, already we find out I of 0 equals to 0. 0 plus and 0 both are same. Okay, it means I of 0, the equation, this equation at t equals to 0 is a into e to the power of 0 into t, sorry, m1 into 0 plus b into e to the power of m2 into 0. Okay, it means it is 0, it is 0. It means I of 0 equals to, okay, a into e to the power of 0 means 1, b into 1. So I of 0 means 0, already we know, a plus b. Okay, so the a equals to minus b. Once if you get the b value, you will get the a value. Otherwise, once if you get the a value, you can get the b value. Okay, this is from one equation. Next, another initial conditions. What is that? Vc of t. But in this case, Vc of t is not there. Okay, but we have to represent in terms of currents only. So how we have to get the currents in terms of currents? Okay, so otherwise Vc of 0, 1 by c integration of I of t dt 0. Just integrate the I of t, just substitute the t equals to 0. Okay, integrate the I of t. What we got the early, integrate it 1 by c multiply, okay, it is equals to 0, make it 0, okay, then you will get the values. Understand? So here what you have to do, VC of t is 0, we have a VC of t, VC of 0 is 0, right? Previously we find out VC of 0 means 1 by c integration of I of t dt, okay, 0, VC of 0. So this I of t, integrate it 1 by c, integrate this value, okay, m1t b into m2t dt 0, okay, then integrate it. So substitute at t equals to 0, okay, value, this is at t equals to 0, okay. Otherwise you can do another way, you can do another way. So suppose in the circuit previous case at t equals to 0 plus, at t equals to 0 means this is at t equals to 0, right? At t equals to 0, like this circuit is there, R L C, right? This is I of t, okay. At t equals to 0, at t equals to 0 means it is closed. At t equals to 0 plus, at t equals to 0 plus I want the initial values, right? RLC, this is VC, okay. So it means the current through the inductor, at t equals to 0 is 0. 0 means, otherwise already I told initially the capacitor is acts as a open circuit, capacitance, inductor acts as a open circuit, capacitor acts as a short circuit. Otherwise at t equals to 0, voltage across capacitance is 0, it means make it short. At t equals to 0, current through the inductance is open. Current through the inductance is 0 means it is a open, okay. So it means this is VL of 0 plus, VC of 0 plus is the 0, okay. Current through I of t, I0 plus is 0, okay. So now tell me, suppose what is the voltage drop here? Voltage across resistance 0, because current is 0 means it is 0, okay. So it means if you apply KVL here, so you will get VL of 0 plus, it is equals to V, VL of 0 plus, it is equals to V, okay. Is it okay? VL of 0 plus equals to V, because this voltage is appear across, voltage across inductance, okay. It means, so VL equals to V, VL means what? L, where it is at t equals to 0 plus, the VL equals to V, at t I of t by dt, di of t by dt equals to V, where at t equals to 0 plus, it means di of 0 plus by dt equals to V by L. Understand why I have done this? So simply with capacitance, if you make it integration, then you find out the voltage across means capacitance, and just put the initial condition. That is the one case. Otherwise it is very simple. So the voltage just at t equals to 0 plus, the circuit is like this, okay, right? So it means VL of 0 plus equals to V. So VL of 0 plus equals to V. At t equals to 0 plus, the voltage across inductance is V. It means VL means what? L di by dt, L di by dt equals to V. So at t equals to 0 plus, di by dt equals to V by L, okay. Just remember this. So at t equals to 0, V by L. So previously we got the I value, right? So we want to eliminate these constants A, B. That's why we are doing all these things. So for this I make it derivative, okay? Make it derivative, what you will get? So if you make it derivative, so you will get, so di of t by dt, di of t by dt, so a into m1 e to the power of m1t plus b into m2 e to the power of m2t, okay. At t equals to 0, if you apply at t equals to 0, okay, at t equals to 0, what is the this value? Okay, at t equals to 0, otherwise di of 0 by dt into a m1 plus b m2, because if you substitute at t equals to 0, this is 0, it means e to the power of 0 is 1. Okay, b m2. So now what is that this value? This is v by l. Okay, so based on this, previously what we got, a equals to minus b, that is the one case. Just substitute here a equals to minus b, you will get the b value. Okay, otherwise b equals to minus a, b equals to minus a, it means substitute b equals to minus a. Okay, what you will get? So here v by l equals to a into, okay, m1 minus m2, a equals to v by l m1 minus m2, like this you will get. Okay, okay, you will find out the a b value. Okay, just substitute the previous equation. Okay, substitute a b value here, so final solution is this one. Okay, final solution is this one. Okay, in the final expression just substitute the m1 and m2 values, m1 and m2 values, finally you will get this. Okay, if you for this, if you apply the apply the graph, if you write the graph, this is the I of t versus time t. If you vary the time t 0 to infinity, so means plot the response. Okay, you will get like this. Okay, this is the wavered damped response. Okay, why it is wavered damped means it is going, suppose your response is like this, but it is going waver, means it is having overshoot, magnitude is more, that's why this is wavered damped. And also the response, it is taking too long. Okay, next one is case 2, this is critical damped. Okay, case 2 is critical damped. Okay, here this is r square equals to 4l by c. Previously I have explained. It means here the roots are real and equal. Okay, previously I told, means just m1 and m2, the roots are both are same. It means real and equal. So finally the m1 and m2 you will get minus r by 2l. Okay, when both are equal means r by 2l whole square, it is equals to 1 by lc, or r square equals to l by 4c. Okay, that both are equal. Okay, this when it is equal, you will get the roots are same. So for this, when according to differential equation, when the roots are equal means what you will get, the response is looking like this. Suppose y of t, okay, c1 plus c2 into t e to the power of minus x1t. Okay, like this you will get. Okay, here instead of y of t, this is I of t. So the solution is just like a plus b into t e to the power of a plus b into t e to the power of m of t. Okay, e to the power of m of t, where m equals to m1 or m2. Okay, so here r by minus r by 2l. Okay, just substitute this. Okay, so this is the I of t value. Now we have to eliminate the a and b. This is the case 2. Okay, suppose in problem RLC values is specified, then definitely you may have, out of these 3 cases, you may have only one case. Okay, but I am explaining for all cases. Okay, for derivation. So this is the I of t value. Now we have to eliminate the AB value. How we have to eliminate the AB value? By using initial conditions. Okay, at t equals to 0, already we know I of 0 equals to 0. Okay, then substitute it at t equals to 0. This is I of 0. It is equals to a plus 0. This is e to the power of 0. So it is equals to 0 into a. A equals to 0. Okay. After substituting a equals to 0, what you will get? I of t bt e to the power of minus r by 2lt. This is the response. Okay. But you have to eliminate the b also. Okay. How you will find out the b? Like previous case. What is the case? di of at 0 plus equals to dt equals to v by l. Okay, for this equation make derivative. So at t equals to 0 substitute it. So at t equals to 0 v by l you will get. Okay, so like this. So a equals to 0 you will get. So at t equals to 0 di by dt equals to v by l. Previously we have solved. Okay, now differentiate both sides, we get, this is the equation. If you make differentiating, okay, a plus b t, this is e to the power of mt, e to the power of mt. This is e to the power of mt. So here we forgot I of t equals to a0. It means bt e to the power of minus r by lt. Okay. So derivative with respect to this, what you will get? di of t by dt. Okay. Say b, make it common. So t into, okay, minus r by l. Okay, e to the power of minus r by l t plus, okay, so e to the power of minus r by l t into 1. Okay, so it means at t equals to 0, at t equals to 0, this is di of 0 by dt. Okay, this is b into, this whole term is 0 because this is 0 plus e to the power of minus r by l 0. Okay, so it means this is v by l equals to b into 0 plus 1. It means b equals to v by l you will get. It means just substitute this value here. Okay, substitute this value here. So finally you will get the response is v by l t into e to the power of minus r by l t. Okay, so this is the final response. Okay, I of t equals to v by l t e to the power of minus r by l 2t. Okay, graphical representation. If you vary the, so finally this is the response at t equals to 0 or 0. If you vary time 0 to infinity, if you plot the current I of t, so you will have a response like this. For previous case and for now, what is the difference means? So for previous case, like this, it is like this. Okay, it is over damped. Okay, it is critical damped. Okay, the peg magnitude is, it is exact value you will get, but in this case it will be over, means peak overshoot you will get. Okay, that is the difference. Okay, so next one is last one. This is the underdamped. Okay, underdamped case already we have studied, r square less than 4l by c. Okay, so here the roots are those are the complex, both are real and imaginary. Okay, so you will have a like terms. Okay, previously what we have solved m1 and m2, just instead of that we made in terms of k1 and k2. Okay, so k1 here r by 2l and k2 is 1 by 2l root 4l by c minus r square. Okay, we have a two roots, two real and imaginary roots. For real and imaginary, how you will get? Suppose it is just like a plus r minus jb form. Okay, for this cos bt plus c1 cos bt, c2 sin bt. Okay, e to the power of at. This is the y of t. The roots are like this, y of t. Okay, the roots are imaginary. Y of t equals to, you will have a c1 cos bt plus c2 sin bt e to the power of at. Okay, like this it is there. So for complex roots, for imaginary roots. Okay, if you see here, so you will get the solution like this: e to the power of minus k1t, a cos k2t, b sin k2t, where k1 and k2 already it is there. Only we have to solve the a value and b value. Okay, we have to eliminate the a value, b value. How we will eliminate the a value, b value? By using initial values. Suppose at t equals to 0, what is the current value? At t equals to 0, I of 0 equals to, this is e to the 1, because just make it 0 means e to the power of 0 means 1. So this is a cos 1, cos 0 means this is 1. Okay, b sin 0 means it is 0. Okay, so it means this is equals to 0 into a, where a equals to 0. Okay, because I of 0 is at t equals to 0, I of 0 means 0. Okay, suppose t equals to 0 substituted means e to the power of 0 means 1. So cos 0 means 1, sin 0 means 0. So it is a equals to 0. Okay, now once if a equals to 0, so the equation is, it is looking like this: I of t b e to the power of minus k1t sin k2t. Okay, means another, in this b value we have to eliminate. How you will eliminate? Already we have a, so the di of 0 by dt equals to v by l. Okay, it means for this equation make it derivative, di of t by dt equals to, okay, b into, okay, e to the power of minus k1t, okay, cos k2t. Okay, inside derivation k2. Okay, next cos sin k2t plus sin k2t and minus k1 e to the power of minus k1t. Okay, just apply t equals to 0. Okay, you will get the, see here, at t equals to 0 already we have a v by l. Okay, so the final solution you will get like this. Okay, just it means just now I have explained right. You see here, d I of t equals to so b into e to the power of minus k1t. Okay, sin k2t. Derivative for this di of t dt, b make it common, so e to the power of minus k1t. Okay, cos k2t. Okay, plus this is minus k1 e to the power of minus k1t. Okay, sin k2t. Okay, at t equals to 0, so di of 0 by dt. Okay, it is equals to b into, this is 1, cos 0 also 1, plus this is sin 0, it is 0. Okay, like this you will get, this is v by l. Okay, b, substitute b value here, this is v by l e to the power of minus k1t sin k2t. Okay, so that is the final solution. Just substitute the k1 and k2 value. So finally, if you substitute the k1 and k2 value, you will get this. Okay, this is the final solution. So this is the underdamped response. Okay, you will means if you plot the time versus I of t, so you will get the means oscillations. Okay, this is the underdamped response. Okay, it will take some time to get the steady state. Okay, next one is problem for RLC circuit. Okay, problem for RLC circuit. If you see here, so the circuit shown in below figure consists of a series RLC circuit with 60 volts DC source. When the switch is closed at t equals to 0, determine the current in the circuit. Okay, so if you see, this is the circuit diagram. Okay, this is the circuit diagram. R is 10 ohms, L is 0.02 ohms, and capacitance is 10 microfarad. Okay, how we will solve this? First, you have to find out the initial values. How we will find out the initial values? So at t equals to 0, it is closing, means at k is switch. Okay, at t equals to 0, it is closing. It means t0 minus the current through this is IL 0 minus 0. Okay, the voltage across VC 0 minus, it is 0. Okay, so but sudden changes in current, it doesn't allow the inductance. It means at 0 plus also the circuit current is 0, because here the circuit current and the circuit current and the inductance current both are same. Similarly, the capacitance sudden changes in voltage, that's say at VC 0 plus also it is same as the VC 0 minus. It means at t equals to 0 plus the current is 0 and the voltage across capacitance also it is 0. Okay, we have two initial conditions. Suppose if you want to find out the all initial conditions are in current, so just at t equals to 0 plus the circuit is looking like this. C equals to 0 plus, circuit is closed. Okay, this is the resistance, but current at t equals to 0 plus circuit is, I am plotting, but at t equals to 0 plus current is 0. It means inductor current is 0, means it is open circuit. Okay, similarly, this is the resistance, this is the inductance, it is open. The capacitance, the voltage across capacitance is 0. It means it is short, voltage 0 only short. It means at this is at 0 plus. Okay, so now tell me, so the voltage across, so if you apply KVL here, the voltage drop across resistance is 0, because current is 0 means definitely the drop is 0. Here the it is short circuit. It means VL of 0 plus, it is equals to 60 volts. Okay, VL of 0 plus means L di of t by di of 0 plus by dt. It is equals to 60 volts. Okay, it means di of 0 plus by dt equals to 60 by L, where the inductance 60 by 0.02. Okay, 0.02. Finally you will get like 6000 by 2, it is 3000 you will get. Okay, so di of t by dt you will get the 3000, the value is 3000. Okay, so it means we got at I of 0 plus is 0, okay, and VC 0 plus is 0, and di of t by di of 0 plus by dt equals to, so this is 3000. Okay, otherwise make it so 60 by, otherwise make it 60 by 0.02, you will get 3000. Okay, so now another one, initial conditions we got it right. Next one is apply the KVL to the circuit. So it is 60 equals to R into I of t plus, okay, L into di of t by dt, okay, plus 1 by c integration of I of t dt. Okay, when we have to apply KVL, after t greater than 0, switch is closed, then we have applied KVL, we got this. So now it is like a just 60 R value how much, 10 into I of t plus L value how much, this is 0.02 di of t by dt, okay, plus 1 by c means 1 by 10 to the power of microfarad, 10 to the power of minus 6 integration I of t dt. Okay, okay, suppose if you apply if you differentiate both sides, you will get this is 0, this is 10 into di of t by dt, okay, plus 0.02 d square I of t by dt square, okay, plus this you will get 1 by 10 to the power of minus 5 I of t. Okay, this is the value you will get. Okay, still you can make it simplification, so you will get like C, you will get, so like this you will get, so just now I simplified, right? So after simplification you will get this. Okay, still you can make it simplification, so d square I by dt square plus 500 di by dt plus 5 into 10 to the power of 6 into I equals to 0. So if you use d operator method, already I told d by dt equals to d, just make it d by dt equals to d. So d square by dt square equals to d square, just substitute it, so you will get this. So if you see here, this is the homogeneous equation. Homogeneous means what? So it is equals to 0. Okay, if it is having some finite value means it is non-homogeneous. For homogeneous equation only we have a complementary solution. So I equals to IC is complementary current here. Okay, so by solving the roots you can get the complementary solution. Okay, so if you solve the roots just like a ax square plus bx plus c, so otherwise you can use calculator, so you will get d1 dt equals to minus 250 plus or minus j 2 means 2222. Okay, 2022 you will get. Okay, it means d1 value we got, d2 value we got. Okay, so here it means, so what is the response, how you will get I of t equals to, you will get like C1 cos 222, C2 sin 2222 e to the power of minus 250t you will get. This is the response you will get here. Oh, but you have to eliminate the C1 and C2. These are the arbitrary constants. How you will eliminate these arbitrary constants? By using initial values. Okay, at t equals to 0, what is the current value? At t equals to 0, we got the current value. It is equals to 0. Just substitute it. I of 0, C1 cos, this is 0, plus C2 sin, this is 0. Okay, e to the power of minus 250. okay, it is 0. You will get like I of 0 is 0, okay, C1 cos 0 is 1 plus C2 means it is 0, okay, and this is 1, okay, it means C1 equals to 0 you will get, okay. Once C1 equals to 0, what is the current value? I of t equals to you will get C2 into sine 222, okay, e to the power of minus 250t you will get. Okay, now we have to eliminate the C2 value. How we will eliminate the C2 value? Already we have a initial value. Previously we find out di of 0 plus dt equals to 3000. Okay, 3000. It means derivative, make it derivative for this. What you will get? This is di of t by dt. Okay, di by t by dt. It is C2, make it common. So it is sine 222, okay, 2222, okay, minus 250 e to the power of minus 250t, okay, plus e to the power of minus 250t cos 2222 t and 2222, okay. So suppose at t equals to 0, what it is? T I of g 0, it is by dt. Okay, here C2, okay, sine 0. Sine 0 means 0. It means all term is, this whole term is 0. This whole term is 0. 0 plus, okay. So you will get e to the power of minus 250 t0 means it is 1. Okay, cos t0 means cos 0. Cos 0 means it is 1. You will get 2222. Okay, so it means what is the value here? Di of dt, di of 0 by dt value is 3000. Okay, it means finally you will get what is the value? C2 equals to you will get 3000 by 2222. This is the value you will get. Okay, how much you will get? You will get 3000 by 2222. You will get 1.35. C2 is 1.35. So same what I have done previously, same thing. So here C2 equals to 1.35 you will get finally. Okay, just substitute the C2 value in general solution. Okay, finally you will get this is the current. Okay, this is the final solution for this. Okay, these are the questions. RLC series circuit, okay, with resistance is 10 ohms, inductance is 2 Henry, capacitance is 0.1 farad, is excited by DC voltage source 30 volts. By closing the switch at t equals to 0, determine the current in the circuit at t equals to 4 seconds. First, I of t value find it, at t equals to 4 substitute it. So you will get the at t equals to 4, what is the current you will get it. Okay. Next, sketch the transient current of RLC circuit for different dampings. Okay, just now previously we have done right. Means dampings. Okay, over damping, critical damping. Okay, under damping, those responses plotted. Okay, so what is the value of C for RLC circuit with R equals to 10 ohms, L equals to 20 millihenry for underdamped case. Okay, previously for underdamped case we got the values right, R square less than 4 by LC. Okay, just do that condition. Okay, just R and L value substituted, you will get the C value some range, maybe C less than some value you will get it. Okay, similarly for critical damping values, C value you will get. Okay, similarly for over damping. Okay, already we have a cases, right? Just substitute those cases. Previously what we got the cases, see here, R square equals to 4L by C. Okay, R square equals to 4L by C. So suppose R square equals to greater than 4L by C. Okay, so this is one case. Just substitute the R value and L value. So you will get the C value some range. Okay, C some value you will get some range. Similarly for R square equals to 4L by C. Okay, just R value, L value substituted, C value you will get something. Okay, similarly for underdamped case also you can do it. r square less than 4l by c. Okay, you do these questions. Thank you.